The 14th Amendment concerned children of freedmen, people that were enslaved here in the United States. We know that the enslaved people in the United States were of African ancestry. And from the day that these people were brought here onto this country, that's the group I'm talking about, they were enslaved, and so was any child that a black woman gave birth to, enslaved. The Civil War occurred, there was Reconstruction, all this stuff. The 14th Amendment addressed specifically ethnically black Americans. This is contextualizing the 14th Amendment. Recently, our President Donald Trump, the President of the United States, has challenged birthright citizenship. That anybody who comes over here because of the 14th Amendment, they give birth, and that child that they gave birth to is a citizen of the United States. The Supreme Court, it's going to be interesting to see what the two ethnically black Americans on the Supreme Court have to say about this, more than what they've said recently, right? Because injunction and all this stuff concerning these these federal judges in different states implementing injunctions that are going across the board in this country. If I've not said so, Social Nurse here, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. With that said, I think if everybody's honest, they can contextualize this situation and admit who the 14th Amendment is for. Just like a lot of other amendments are specifically, not a lot, but I think there's like at least 3 that are specifically addressing ethnically black Americans, right? If people are honest about that, and if they contextualize what was going on at that time, these people, the founders, the framers, the writers of this amendment, were not thinking about people just coming over and having children on purpose so that they could be anchored in, right? Ethnically black Americans have been in the United States for 400 to 500 years, right? So we're going to have some people fighting this, right? I get it. They want to be citizens. No one has really challenged it like it's being challenged today. So the Supreme Court needs to relook at this and make a decision. Now, their decision may be that, this stands for everybody, the 14th Amendment. What has to happen is Congress, if that occurs, needs to correct this problem. It is a problem, in my opinion, that any old person can come over, have a baby, and have not earned citizenship in this country. I don't think that's fair. Not only does that child gain citizenship, but the whole families are anchored in based on the child, right? I don't think that's fair. We have countries that have ended this type of practice, and this includes England. England does not have birthright citizenship, right? We've heard of Kemi Badenoch, the Nigerian Tory party leader that can't stand immigration, right? That lady was anchored into England. Her mother went to England, gave birth to her in a hospital. This created Kemi Badenoch's citizenship. At that time, after she was born, England ended their birthright citizenship. So it's not ridiculous to reconsider what is going on with these people in this birthright citizenship. There are countries that have ended birthright citizenship, right? Including England, which is considered very westernized. There are other countries as well, but it is not out of line to consider what the 14th Amendment was for, who it was for. If the Supreme Court overlooks the facts, then I really do think it is necessary for Congress to rewrite what it takes to be a citizen in the United States. And it should exclude someone coming over for a visit, having a baby. That baby is a citizen. Someone stepping over the border, having a baby. That baby is a citizen. That should be definitely discontinued, right? Students on a visa, having a baby over here, becoming a citizen, that should be just gone, right? Green card holders who have babies over here and neither parent is a citizen, say 2 green card holders are over here, they have a baby. That baby should not be a citizen. It should only be a legal resident with their parents. That's my opinion. It's not about hate. It's about screening citizenship, right? And dealing with circumstances, situation, what's going on in the world in a modern mindset. Social nurse.